Hello, Sonic fans. This is SonicUpdater bringing you some more Sonic news updates on everything Sonic. And I'd like to just say there is a lot of updates that came out after I made that last update from yesterday, and I was unable to update on those things right off the bat. So I said I'll save it for tomorrow, and by tomorrow, probably there'll be more updates, and that's pretty much what happened. So if you hear clicking in the background for this update, just know I'm gonna be reading off some few things, cause I won't be this video might not be edited as well as previous videos before because I obviously have some allergy reactions going on, and I shouldn't be talking that much. But I do have water with me just in case. But if I do cough or something like that, just understand it's my allergies and I have to deal with it. Anyways, let's start with the first news. So, Sonic and Eggman teaming up. So, we have a plot summary now, and it seems obviously Dr. Eggman is involved in some way, and that was kind of expected after the trailer, since the trailer kind of shows off the badniks and all that. Even by the way, people, even after all these updates, I'm still gonna do a trailer speculation because I feel the trailer speculation would be nice to put on the channel. Either way, so here's what the story is. Dr. Eggman has harnessed the power of six menacing creatures, collectively known as the Deadly Six. But when the Deadly Six rise up against their master, Sonic has to unite with his arch nemesis in order to take on the new enemies head on. Using his dynamic new parkour moves and improved color powers, Sonic must run, jump, and race through a variety of ever-changing terrains in order to defeat the Deadly Six. Okay, so there's pretty much the main plot summary. We now know that the Wisps are confirmed. This was kind of revealed in the trailer. I will show that in the trailer speculation. The Cyan Wisp was actually kind of revealed. It's hard. It was hard to see it really, but it is revealed. So we know the Cyan Wisp is coming back, but they also mentioned that there's new Wisp powers coming back. Which would be interesting to see. And just like how Sonic Colors for the DS has exclusive Wisp powers, they're going to do the same thing for the 3DS port of this game. It's going to have exclusive levels and Wisp powers, apparently. And they will have special stages on the 3DS version. Which kind of says, and the special stages are confirmed to be for Chaos Emeralds. So that kind of says Chaos Emeralds are confirmed in this game. I'm not sure if they confirm that Super Sonic will be playable in levels. Maybe he will. Seeing that the boost is removed now, it would be interesting to see how Super Sonic will play out. Maybe you'll need the Chaos Emeralds in the 3DS version to get the final ending. Because if you don't recall, the Sonic Colors final boss is completely different in the DS version compared to the Wii version. And it's really cool. But moving on from that, so yeah, we got the Wisps returning. We got 3DS exclusive. There's a lot of screenshots that was revealed, but I'm unable to show all of them. I will put, like I said, on every single update I have ever made, I will always put links in the description below. So if you ever want to see all the pictures, you want to see all the articles, check in the link in the description below. But besides that, let me see, what else does it say here? Oh yeah, multiplayer. Multiplayer was something that was talked about a little bit during the trailer's release, and it was kind of, people have been wondering if Sonic will have some more multiplayer aspects instead of leaderboards and whatnot. And it seems that more information was released today on the multiplayer. I believe something called gadgets. Now, what these gadgets do, I believe every person is allowed, like every player is allowed to create a gadget, and then when you're playing with your friends, that person who made the gadget can use the gadget to help you in the game. So this kind of reminds me of I believe Super Mario Galaxy. They even mentioned it here that this is going to be similar to how the star bits worked in Super Mario Galaxy, where the second player would shoot the star bits onto the screen while the other player would just be playing as Mario. So I guess it'll be like a support co-op type of thing. Probably local. Maybe they'll put online leaderboards. I guarantee they probably will put online leaderboards in this game. I mean, They'll have to with this whole parkour system. By the way, um, it's really interesting. How it works is basically if you're, let's say you're running and, like in the old games, you're boosting and you slam into a wall or a ledge or something, you instantly stop. But with this game, they decided to make it so that when you run into a wall of some sort, you, instead of just permanently stopping, you can parkour your way up the wall and keep your momentum. This is an interesting way, an interesting thing they added to the whole, like, speed system, and really will change how speedruns will work today. Um, let's see. Obviously, we now know that we got some stage names. We even got the Lost World's name. I believe it's called Lost Hex. Um, Obviously, the boss battles will be the Deadly Six. I'm not sure. Maybe the seventh will be the six, like, combining each other or something. Let's see. It says here color powers, new and improved color powers. Sonic can now fly through the air, tear up levels, and explode into enemies. So I believe that the flying part, if you're gonna say it's the hover wisp, it's not. Hovering and flying are two different things. Just know that. Um, Tearing up would probably be the dark wisp, and exploding would be the fire wisp or exploding wisp that was exclusive to the DS version of Sonic Colors. So here's some there's some differences obviously with the Wii U and 3DS version, and here are the notes for what's going to be different. So here are the Wii U exclusive features. Wield the Wii U gamepad to execute exclusive color powers, tilt, touch, aim, and more. Someone wants to watch TV? No problem. Play the full game using only the Wii U gamepad screen. Share and charge up items by sending them into the Miiverse to share with players around the world. Play together, have a friend, pilot radio-controlled gadgets to help Sonic by destroying enemies and obstacles. Race against a friend as you play on the Wii U gamepad screen and they play on the TV. So quickly right there, that's kind of like, maybe it'll be similar they'll bring back something similar to the whole, like in Sonic Colors, there was like a simulators thing, and you did have multiplayer in Sonic Colors. It was like a race feature, but you still work together. But this one seems to race against the other player, so that'd be interesting to see. I think it will really work out since one person can use a Wii U gamepad and one can use a TV. It'll be probably really easy. Now on to the Nintendo 3DS exclusive features. Alright, so the features are the first handheld Sonic game ever to feature fully realized 3D levels. Okay, so that's really good. It's not going to be strictly 2D, and it doesn't seem Dimps is going to be working on it. So that's a very good thing. Unleash color powers exclusive to the Nintendo 3DS version. So there's that again. Maybe there'll be more wisps that we did not discover. More new wisps. Exclusive special stages. Tilt using the motion sensor to navigate hair racing levels and obtain the elusive Chaos Emeralds. So this is making me wonder why they say tilt. Like, maybe this will be a new form of special stages. I don't know exactly what type of, what they could do. I hope it's not half pipe, like the half pipe special stages. Maybe they could do that. It'll be like, you just have to tilt, and that's just stupid, really, because that's just going to make everything much harder and annoying. So probably it'll be like, maybe it could be like the Sonic 1 stages, but then we got that already in Sonic 4 Episode 1, and those were really worse. They're, like, really annoying. I mean, let me see, what else could there be? Well, really, I really don't know what the motion sensor could be used for, what special stage system they could have. If you guys have any suggestions for that, be sure to tell me what you think. Let's see. Create and customize radio control gadgets. So there's the same thing with the Wii U. And it says race against friends through local and online game modes. This is exciting because hopefully it'll be an interesting experience to have on the 3DS. And by the way, there are some screenshots for the 3DS version. The 3DS version, yesterday I criticized it way too early. The 3DS version looks by far really good. The graphics look perfectly fine. That picture I showed you guys yesterday, it was actually part of the Wii U version, but they made it so small, it looked pixelated, and it looked like something from the 3DS, but it's not. Just know that. It's not part of the 3DS. It's just a Photoshop. And then the other extra that they added to the Nintendo 3DS exclusives are share your gadgets between the Wii U and Nintendo 3DS versions. So there's that. That's really cool. Um, yeah, I mean that. There's a lot of stuff they revealed and whatnot. Let me see what else they did reveal. Um, one good news is that after Sonic Lost Worlds was revealed, stock for Sega Sammy went up. Which, if you don't know what that means, it's basically Sega's stock market, and that's a really good thing. So Sega is gonna make is making some money off of this. This is good. So here are the other features that are main. So Takashi Izuki is producing Lizuki. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Is producing the project. So that's good. Only Sonic is playable. So no, guys, there's no other playable characters, no Shadow or whatnot. But they did confirm that Tails, Amy, and Knuckles will make appearances. So this is good. This is not like I remember for Sonic Colors on the DS. You got to see other characters, but they were only for the DS version, which is kind of lame, I guess. There will be E3 playable demos and appearances, and maybe a new trailer at E3 for Sonic Lost World, so that's one good thing. Um, let's see. Red Rings are returning, so we got Red Rings coming back with more collectibles, more stuff. Maybe this could mean that their abilities are coming back. Same thing with like the same thing that came back from Sonic Generations. That was a really cool idea. But since the boost is not in here, they probably add some interesting new like abilities. The two zones that have been confirmed is Wind Hill and Desert Ruins, and Wind Hill probably is the first zone we've seen in the trailer so far. So there's that. The D-pad will start. Okay, so here's an interesting feature now. So originally in Sonic games, as you know, every time you just hold the control stick, you just Sonic starts with a walking animation, and then he eventually starts running out as you keep holding onto the stick. But what they did for this feature now for the gamepad is, and I'm not sure if this also goes with the 3DS version. Maybe it will. But the Wii U gamepad, how it will work is when you move Sonic, he just starts walking. He doesn't run. He just walks at the highest walking speed. Then when you hold one of the gamepad triggers, depending on which trigger you pull, one trigger makes Sonic go into the running animation. You have to, I don't know if maybe you have to hold that trigger. That would be kind of annoying. But then there's also the other trigger which lets you go into a rolling animation. So this could mean the stomp, or maybe like, spin dash could be coming back for all we know since boost is gone. Let's see. Gamepad also triggers the Wisp powers. And there's a support mode included. So that could mean that those who are starting to play Sonic games, they probably might find the levels difficult or something like that. There will be a support mode, so that'll be very interesting, I believe. Let's see, what other stuff is there? I believe that's pretty much it. I don't know if I missed anything. Probably I did, because there's so much news on this. But by far, Sonic Lost World is really looking to be a really interesting game. It's like I mean the reaction of the fan base is really good. I believe. I think everyone should is pretty excited. Even though this is a Wii U and 3DS exclusive, that's nothing to be disappointed about. Just be happy that we're getting a Sonic game and it's actually something new and not rehash. Okay, so that's one thing that's pretty cool. Who knows? This could be pretty much experimental for all we know. Maybe Sega wants to try this new engine and experiment and see maybe people like this new engine better than the boost system, obviously, and bring that over to next gen consoles or whatnot. What else is there? Yeah, that's pretty much all the news we have for Sonic Lost World. That is all. I'm sorry if this is unscripted and all, but I just felt like I want to just get the news out there. Sorry if there's no editing in this video. That I just put pictures in and whatnot, and that's pretty much all you're staring at. But like I said, I'm having troubles with my editing software, so that's why it's being a hassle now. One thing before I leave, this is another update. This is unrelated to Sonic Lost Worlds, but this could actually be really helpful for many of you. There's an Amazon PC sale right now for I believe it's Sonic games. I think I don't know if that. Yeah. So this is what it is. It's called the Sonic Action Pack. It's for $10. $10 on Amazon, you get Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic Adventure Director's Cut, Sonic Generations Casino Night DLC, Sonic the Hedgehog 1, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic Spinball, Sonic CD, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic the Hedgehog 4, Episode 1 and 2. You get all of those games for $10 PC on Amazon. That is by far an incredible deal. I don't know why anyone would not want to take advantage of that. If you have a PC that's capable of, supporting all these games, I suggest, and you haven't played all the Sonic games and you really want to get all of them, this is the deal for you. $10, you get a bunch of games. I'm not going to count them right now, but like I said, this is a lot of games. There's also a Sega pack called the Sega Fun Pack. It comes with a lot of Sega games, but nothing much. It also comes with DLC. And then you got this thing called the Sega 48 Game Mega Arcade Pack. Now this comes with pretty much a bunch of Sega games, classic Sega games. Same with Sonic in here. I'm not sure if Sonic Generations is not here, but basically it's $34.99. It has some interesting things, but yeah. So that's pretty much that news update. Those are all the news updates I have for today. Be sure to stick around later on, maybe this Friday or the weekend. I'll do the trailer speculation. Thanks everyone for listening. Thanks everyone for watching. And I want to hear what you guys think the new Wisp powers will be. And tell me what's your favorite Wisp. I like to know that because obviously the people are going to have favorite Wisps and they probably can't wait to see them again. What I'm wondering is how will the Wisps, what do they have to do with the story? Because there probably is a connection with Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations with this new game, for all we know. If the Wisps are coming back, then there's something big with the story, and I can't wait to see what's it all about and all that. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. SonicUpdater, over and out. See you guys then.